Her Majesty's Prison Leeds, known locally as Armley Gaol, and seen in the background to this slide, was built in 1847 and is still in use today. Hangings took place in the jail until 1961. The hanged men were originally buried in the grounds until the bodies were moved to a local cemetery when space was needed for two new wings. John Henry Johnson was hanged in 1877 for the murder of a man who had tried to assault Johnson's lover outside a pub. Johnson left the pub, went home to get a gun, then returned to the pub and shot the man. The photograph I've used on one slide is not of Johnson, but it looks as if it could be. There have been stories that the prison is haunted. I imagined a modern-day prisoner being haunted by Johnson and wrote this folk-style song. I lay down in my pad one night, hands crossed behind my head, staring at the ceiling, thinking I'd soon be dead. I'd got the knife already, self-made workshop blade, when I sensed a presence near me. I'm tough, but I felt afraid. A single cell, the door locked tight, in the silence of the night. Someone spoke my name. I'd heard the prison is haunted by hanged men, so they say. The dead were buried under where new wings are today. Told myself to get a grip, I was all alone. But then my bed began to shake, and a shape began to form. Tried to scream, my throat locked tight in the terror of that night. He told me his name. He said, I'm John Henry Johnson, hanged 100 years ago. I got drunk, killed the man who tried to hurt my wife. I did the crime, I paid the price. They locked me up, then took my life. But I can't leave this old hellhole until I save some other soul. I told him to shove his problems and haunt the ones who care. He said, save your breath, son, I'm staying put right here. He talked and begged and threatened, told me I could be a better man if I wanted. Not like him, I would be free. One day the gate would open wide, I'd no longer be inside. I could win this game. He disappeared just as daylight came, left me a shaken man, wondering if I'd cracked up, finally gone insane. They found my blade that morning, robbed me of my end, and left me in isolation, just me and my ghostly friend. John Johnson in that lonely cell snatched me from the jaws of hell, sentenced me to life. I thank you, John Henry Johnson, you pulled me from the grave. I know that now you've saved me, You finally got some peace. You did the crime and paid the price. Your restless spirit's been released, and I will leave this old hellhole with a lighter, hopeful soul.